Right, so this is the Bouquet Boutique. This is the Begonia die and the design sheets. So to cut them out, all you do is place the die over the top of the design sheets, match up the little black dots on the top corners like so, and run it through your die cutting machine. Now this will work on any die cutting machine, whether it be your Grand Caliber, your Sizzix, your Joy, whatever machine you've got. But what I do suggest you do, so that they don't move, is just put some tape across here and run it through. Okay, so I've cut out them already. I've cut out 16 of the large petals, the small ones and also the medium. So I've got 4 small, 4 medium and 16 of the large. So to cup them, all I'm going to do is take my large embossing tool and I'm running around the perimeter of the flower. Okay, so that is just going to give me a lovely cup on those petals. This is the base cup, and all I've done is give it a squiddle in the middle. And now we're going to stick them all together. Okay, so I'm just going to put one petal to one side and that will become apparent in a minute. So all these I'm going to stick around this base here. So I'm just going to use hot glue. Okay, you can use just normal glue at home if you prefer. It's entirely up to you. Now these I'm not going to take right to the centre. I'm taking them just shy of that centre point. Okay. So we're going to go round with the first tier first. Next one in there. So we're just shy of that centre point. Okay, so I'm going to move my mat to one side because I'm now going to stick this to my glass mat so that I've got more movability. Okay, so just placing him on my glass mat. So it means now that I've got free hands to be able to go in and start to add all these other beautiful little petals. Okay, so we're just working our way around the edge. Just incorporating all these little petals. Like that. Now we're going to come in with the next layer. And we're coming closer and closer into that centre. Starting to build up some real depth on it now. So this is the last of the large ones going in. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the medium ones. So which ones are the medium? These ones here. So we've got 4 of these. So we're now going in with the 4. Bringing them closer and closer in. And now with the baby ones. Staggering them over. Last one of the babies. In there. Now the reason I set this one aside is I'm going to emboss it on the other direction. And I'm going to give it a squiddle in the middle. And I'm literally Let's give that a little bit more on that side. I'm literally going to bring it in and glue it onto itself. Okay. So this here is going to form our very centre bud. Now when that's taken, I take a pair of scissors and I just chop off its bottom. Okay, put a little bit of glue on its bottom and then just sit it in the middle. Okay, so now literally, let's just give that a minute to take. I've taken my leaves and I've just embossed on the back sides like that. Okay, and then when we turn them over, you've got the concave of the leaf. So let's just release this off my board. I'm going to stick its leaves on its bottom. Like that. So it's now got its leaves on. So when we turn it over, let's get rid of these little bits of stray glue. We can open those petals up as much as we want, or we can keep it as tight as we want. It's entirely up to you. And you've got the most beautiful flower. You can make them open like that. You can put little sea beads in the middle with no problem at all, but you can also make them into the most beautiful carnations as well. By making the carnations, all you're going to do for the carnations is take the petal. I know this is a leaf, but the principle is exactly the same. Tweezers, thumb and forefinger, and twist, and you're going to get all these little petals as well. So exactly the same. These ones are embossed. Let's move that so you can see it better. These are embossed and these ones are twisted, but that is your begonia die.